My guest tonight is a 6-year NFL vet who holds a share of the Packers franchise record for most passing yardage and most TD passes in a single game. I am joined by Green Bay quarterback Matt Flynn. Matt, nice to have you. How are you?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
Matt, I'm doing great. It's good to visit with you. All right, take me back. You led the Packers back from a 23-point deficit against Dallas to keep your playoff hopes alive. Obviously, it's been a wild ride for you in the NFL, but have you ever experienced a day like that since you've been in the league?
No, I can't say that I have. I would say that's probably the most excited, personally that I've been at an NFL game, and just because of the comeback and everything like that. It was, my family was there. I was born and raised in Texas, so it was kind of a little bit of a homecoming for me. But it was just it was a crazy feeling, and to even have a shot at it and do the things that we did offensively. So it was exciting, and I didn't get much sleep that night.
Now, when you came off the field, were you guys looking at each other like, did that really happen? Did we really just pull that off?
Yeah. I think the look started to come in the huddle when we were taking a knee there at the end, and then we got to the locker room. Everyone's jumping around and hugging each other and all that stuff. And then after we all kind of came down from that, I was sitting with the offensive lineman, and we were just kind of sitting looking at each other like, did this really just happen? I mean, it kind of didn't hit us there at the right at first.
Yeah, speaking of your offensive lineman, I talked to Josh Sitton on my radio show on Monday, and he admitted to me he basically had to fight back tears. I've seen Mike McCarthy, your head coach, say something similar to that effect. I mean, we're talking about two big, tough guys who are on the verge of crying. What made that day so emotional?
I don't know. I think it's just the way we want it, to play so bad, offensively and defensively in that first half, and then, both sides of the ball just really fought hard and did a lot of really good things in that second half. And I think it was part of it, being the comeback and being so far down and being able to come back and execute like that. And also, we've been in a playoff mentality for 2 weeks now. We've pretty much known for 2 weeks that if we lose, we're out of it. So it's, it was just, it was just real emotional there, right there, at the end of the game, just because everyone was just so excited.
You personally had that huge second half where you threw for 4 touchdown passes. What was the biggest difference for you in the second half, and what kind of adjustments did you make?
I think I got in just more of a rhythm. I was seeing the field better. I got to do a better job of starting better. Clearly in that first half I wasn't good enough, but in that second half we just, in the locker room we we really weren't talking about, hey, let's go out there and win this thing. We got a chance to win this thing. We really just kind of looked at each other in the eyes and let's say, let's be men. Let's go earn our respect. Let's go take it, because they took it from us in that first half. And I told myself that I was just going to cut it loose. Go play like you do in practice. See the field, make your reads, and just really cut it loose. I think in that first half I was trying to be too precise and too careful with things.
Look, I know you'll tell me that it's about team. It's not about you. But given what you've been through, that Seattle let you go, Buffalo let you go, Oakland let you go, and now you're back in Green Bay. Not only back, but playing and winning. How gratifying is that? And do you feel vindicated on a certain level?
Yeah, at a certain level. I've tried not to, go out there and play for anything else than right now. But this has been a long year for me, and it's been crazy. I mean, I've lived all over the place. So it's to be able to come here and have success, and I've always been confident in myself, and you try to block out a lot of the negative things that people say and a lot of the negative things that are happening, but a lot of that seeps through, and you hear a lot of it. So it was there was definitely some satisfaction that came with the last couple of weeks.
Sure. The $64 million question: who plays Sunday, you or Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know. I didn't know last week until Friday, so I think it's going to be a little bit of the same this week.
Are you preparing as if you expect to start?
Yeah, I am, and that's kind of been my mindset these last couple of weeks. Not really knowing, but if I don't prepare like I'm the starter, and then I have to go out and start, it's not really fair to me or my teammates. So my mindset is, hey, I'm going out there and playing the whole game.
All right, so what about practice today? How did that go, and how did he look to you in practice today?
Yeah, he looked good. I mean, he looked like Aaron Rodgers. In my opinion, he's the best in the league, and he looks like that at practice. He's throwing the ball, obviously well, throwing with a lot of pop, and we've. I was ragging him about having a fresh arm now, so he's been winging it out there.
Hey, let me finally ask you then. So when do you anticipate that decision being made?
I would probably anticipate it Friday, just kind of like it was last week. So that's that's kind of the day that I think he meets with people and everything.
SOP.